Hey everybody, this is Johannes from Xyna. Today we want to build a vehicle search portal to introduce the Xyna modeler to you. For this, we use a vehicle data type which already exists in our workspace. It has some member variables like the price and the mileage that are useful for our portal. We start with an empty workflow to make a search for vehicles with some search criteria. The first step in our workflow is the call of another already existing workflow, which gives us a list of some mocked vehicles for our demo. Let's make a quick test. What happens when we just forward the steps output to our workflow's output? Before we can launch our workflow, we have to save and deploy it. The workflow tester performs the launch for us and tada! We receive all mocked vehicles. 1972 Greenbird, whatever this is. Now to the search criteria. Let's say we want to set an upper price limit, and we want to pass this limit when we launch our workflow. Then we need a new data type for that, which holds this price limit. Don't forget to save and deploy. We stored it under the same path where the vehicle lies. You can also search for data types and workflows with the search bar. Next thing is to drag our price data type into the input area of our workflow. Having this done, our workflow now needs a price limit with the launch. Now we need a filter for the list. We want a filter that sorts out all the vehicles that are too expensive for us. Such a filter in Xyna looks like this. We have a choice structure, in our case a conditional choice, with a filter condition. The filter condition shall be executed for each vehicle. Since we drag the list type from above, we have to change the multiplicity here. As you see, the for each loop through the list is generated automatically. A vehicle shall not pass the filter if its price is higher than our input threshold. What you have to have in mind for list filters: the result of the enclosed filter function has to be a list itself, with one element in our match condition case and an empty list in our not match condition case. First case first, we drag an empty service from the toolbar into our case area and use the vehicle loop variable as input. The yellow dot means that Xyna cannot solve the ambiguity on its own. Click on the input, select the desired data flow and press the plus button. The link state turns to blue, which indicates a manual connection. As we want to wrap our passed vehicle into a one-element list, we need a mapping here. So we convert our empty service into a mapping, return a vehicle list, and add an assignment inside the mapping. That's what mappings are for. Specify various inputs and outputs and use assignments to map data from the inputs onto the outputs. Here we assign our passed vehicle to the list's first entry. The false case just returns an empty list. The for each loop concats these outputs and returns the filtered vehicle list. Our workflow output now also has an ambiguity. You can also track the current workflow issues inside the issues pane on the right. In this case, we want the filtered list, of course. When we now try to launch our search, we are asked to specify our price limit. And if we cannot afford more than 50k bucks, there's only the 1980s red cat left. Our workflow works. Now we are getting to know another choice structure. To demonstrate this, we want to provide a sorting of our vehicle results. The sorting takes the vehicle list and a sort key, which already exists beside our vehicle. The choice structure we want to use here is called conditional branching. With this, we are more flexible with the cases and are not limited to a binary decision. The question mark is a placeholder for each case's formula. Since sort key.value is a string, our case formulas consist of a string literal each. Don't care about the sort services we use here, regard them as black boxes. The last case is the default case, which is executed when none of the case formulas are true. Remark that the conditional choice only gets an output as long as each of the cases produces exactly this output. Ditto for the conditional choice. Dragging the sort workflow into our main workflow, we are confronted with a new link state color, red. This means that Xyna cannot find a matching input candidate at all for the sort key. This is no problem for us since we want to pass the sort key from outside. Another thing is that Xyna alerts us that there is a new connection candidate for our manually connected output. We don't want to feed it with the unsorted, but with a sorted list. That's all for today. Stay tuned and watch all our other videos about Xyna. And if you have questions, just contact us. Bye.